Dr. Hassan Harris here from Citizens NYC, here on opening day for All In for NYC Week. So excited. This is the first time that we are launching days of action across the city. Today, I'm here in Bronx Sunshine Garden, and we are giving out food, handing out masks and hand sanitizer, and helping the garden by cleaning it up and making sure it's a safe space for folks to come together. Much needed in this time when folks have been socially distanced for so long.
My name is Jean Hill. I'm the president of the Tracy Towers Tenant Organization. We have a large community here. We have 2 big buildings. So we try to bring things in, and particularly since the pandemic, to help the community. It's neighbors helping neighbors. You know, we don't live in the world by ourselves. We live in a world where we're all connected to each other. Now we live in a global community, whereas before we only had to contend with the people, say, in your particular neighborhood, but it's become much larger than that.
We are asking folks to tag us, all their different actions that are happening in their very community. At Citizens Committee, hashtag All In for NYC is how we're gonna be able to see what you're doing in all the 5 boroughs, and we're awarding 5 awards of $500 to represent all the great actions that are happening across the 5 boroughs of New York City.
I love working with our grantee partners because it's always great to see works in action, going to the neighborhoods, talking to real New Yorkers and hear their stories and see the action firsthand.
Well, my name is Bobby Akuma, and I'm the president for Dare to Dream. We use soccer to mentor youth. We use soccer as the point of interest. And some of the programs that we provide for them is after-school soccer clinics, homework assistance for math, science, and writing. In terms of the food program, I started doing it when the pandemic happened because I noticed that the food insecurity in the Bronx was really high. But the pandemic kind of took the blanket off where we noticed that the underserved community were really suffering. Since the pandemic started, we have given out about 20,000 food to people, and we're still doing it. Today we're in Tracy Towers, and I came to Tracy Towers because I grew up here. People are suffering. A lot of people don't have access to food, and most of them don't even know the resources that they need or how to even go about getting it. So what I do is whatever resource I have available, a network, I use that to get the food and bring it to them. Whether it's me applying for a grant and getting it, then I use the money to purchase the food and bring it. Most of the foods that I'm giving out today came from a grant that was awarded to me by Citizens Community. So I use some of that money to purchase the food so that we could have ample and give it out today. We have to build the community ourselves. We can't sit there and wait for a politician or some sort of a community leader to do it. It has to come from within. And me growing up over here, I knew that the need is there. It's just a matter of when I was going to start the effort to do it.
We are the ones that are going to solve our problems. We're going to make New York City more equitable. We're going to make it sustainable. We're going to make it just and prosperous for all people by bringing all people to the table together.